What is going on, Ranger fans? Welcome to another edition of Fall 7 Rangers. It is your host, Raymond Tapio. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. Turn on your notifications when I'm about to go live. Upload a post, do a stream, things like that. Well, as I said before, this is why you can't let the Rangers wins fool you because, as I said before, they're gonna probably lose this next game. And they'll most likely lose tomorrow's game, so it wouldn't surprise me one bit. But as y'all know, Artemi Panarin was not playing tonight, which more than likely he will be most likely getting moved probably this week or so. Give me a sec, guys. I gotta answer this quick phone call. Give me a sec. Yo. All right, sorry guys, I had to answer that quick phone call. I am gonna make it brief, unfortunately, because I do have my friend waiting, and I don't want to just hold him up, even though, like, what are we gonna talk about with this team? They're just still, a bad hockey team, plain and simple. I mean, Rangers got outshot by 20 tonight. It was 16 to 20 to 36. And they just, the only thing they had for the Islanders was they outplayed them physically. That's it. Other than that, like, this game was just. What was fun about this game, other than Taylor Raddysh and Mika Zibanejad getting a goal? Like, I get that. That's all we can talk about as far as like what the team has done. So, I mean, we already knew this was gonna be a given. Like, as you can see, they're intentionally trying to get swept by the Islanders so they can get a draft pick like they did with Matthew Schaefer. I mean, come on, it's inevitable. There's no way, like, the way this team is playing, I am truly convinced that there is a script written right now for this team to be so bad that they're going to make up for it by giving them one of the top draft picks this season. Like, I don't know what other way I can explain this. I mean, Noah Laba had himself an assist tonight. He was doing pretty good. JT Miller, once again, with the most quietest. I believe he has 35, 34 points now. Got an assist, but it's like it's still unnoticeable. And Mika Zibanejad, he had himself a goal. Will Borgen and Gavrikov had an assist tonight as well. But as I said, like, you guys see what happens when Panarin's not even on the ice. So just buckle up and let's hope that Chris Drury is going to get a haul for Panarin the way he's been playing because we still truly don't know what kind of assets they're going to get out of him. And we still have to figure out exactly where is Panarin going to go. And as I said before, there's a high chance he can go to Detroit or the Minnesota Wild. But now there's also talks like Vegas is looking to add him into the lineup as well. So you guys can be on the lookout. The Vegas Golden Knights will probably be more than capable to pull off a deal and try to get Panarin there to put him in a winning situation. So yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to figure out where's Panarin gonna go from here. Because let's be honest, tomorrow they play in the Garden. And I can tell you for free, I mean, you can start putting your bets on Kalshi, FanDuel, whatever betting app you use that the Rangers aren't going to win this game. I mean, you could put $100 that the Islanders win this game at the Garden. Hell, you could start putting player props that freaking Duclair, Schaefer, Bovat, all those guys are going to give you points. This team is very predictable on what you can do. I mean, you can even put bets that all of the Ranger players go under for shots and points. And like I said, this team is very predictable. Like, I can easily tell you what you can start betting on with this team, how bad it's gotten for the Rangers, unfortunately. Now, as far as the Islanders, I know that they're doing way better than the Rangers. They're going to have a way better future. But for Islander fans, let's hope that they don't do what the Rangers did, where they looked promising in the first couple years, and then all of a sudden, like it just the balloon popped and things like that, and now like the magic is gone. Because that's exactly what happened with the Rangers. And I still will die on this hill saying to like everyone that Chris Drury had his opportunity on 2024 when he could have like pretty much been sellers for the whole roster and gotten a like an astronomical amount of assets and a huge U-Haul truck worth of trades and deals out of everybody from that season. But no, of course he did the let's run it back, and now look, now he's paying the price for trying to run it back. I mean, guys, like I said, the Rangers are the least of my worries because this team is so bad. Even like the Hartford Wolfpack has been disastrous. They lost by 6 goals tonight to the Florida Panthers team. I believe it's the Charlotte Checkers or something like that. And they're pretty much like the AHL team for the Florida Panthers, and they beat them by 6 goals. So it's like Chris Drury has created so much of a mess that it doesn't matter how many names you bring in, it's never going to work. And as I said before, guys, the dark days are here, and they're probably going to look worse than the dark days. I'm telling you, I've been around for the dark days, and I'm telling you right now that this current modern era of the dark days is going to outlap what I saw back then. That's just diabolical to me because it's like how could you actually out do that team, that era? Like that era was so bad to watch, but everybody understood that that team was not going to be in a direction to be really good at the time. But as far as this team, yeah, this team is going to be stuck trying to figure out who they are, what they're going to keep trying to acquire, and get these like winning pedigree and fast skating guys. Like, good luck with that, man. Just good luck because I'm just at the point now where it's like you got to just buckle up and wait and just get ready for these next 5 seasons to be an absolute abysmal before it gets better. Because I don't even know how Chris Drury is going to go about his drafting. We're still waiting on EJ Emery to gain an opportunity here, and like from what I've seen, his developmental process hasn't been the best. And Malcolm Spence, it's like we don't even know what's gonna happen with him. There's not even like we don't know if he's gonna have any type of room to be in the roster because of the amount of forwards this team has. This team, I believe, has like 20 plus forwards playing for the team already. So yeah, this is a lot of work for Chris Drury to do. He's gonna need more than just moving Trocheck and Panarin. And what's going on in Same Facts? It's all good. No, you're not late to the party or anything. I'm late to the party myself. I've had things going on. But yep. No, yeah, the last game was on Monday with the Bruins. That was probably their last game you saw with Artemi Panarin because as I said before, they're most likely going to be in the works of shipping him out. We're just gonna have to wait and see what we're gonna get for him. But yeah, I mean, just gotta prepare this because while Panarin's not on the ice and they try to figure out who they're trading and things of that nature, this is gonna be a disastrous team. I mean, you guys saw how bad the offense dipped the minute Panarin wasn't even sitting on wasn't even on the bench or like on the ice. You saw how bad it got, and did I not say when Panarin's gone, you're going to see that offense dip drastically. And it took just one night without him for you to see that. Just one night. So just got to buckle up and pray that Chris Drury doesn't do some idiotic deal to where like you only get a couple of draft picks, you don't even get a player in return because you're gonna need a body. They got to give you a body back rather than just giving you picks. So like you're gonna have to figure out how much you can get for Panarin. But if you ask me, if teams were willing to take on the money and the contracts, I would put Artemi Panarin and Vincent Trocheck in the same deal because you would get so much assets if you put both of them in the same exact trade. Like, oh, it would just they would go bonkers if they would actually be able to do that. So we'll just wait and see what happens. If I get any more updates about where Artemi Panarin goes, I'll let you guys know and things like that. And of course, we'll do a whole thank you dedication video to Artemi Panarin being one of the best free agent signings of the current Rangers era. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably retire his jersey one day when he gets older and things like that. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It'd be criminal for them not to retire his jersey, the amount of things he's accomplished with this team. The only unfortunate part is, if you ask me, this is an era wasted. That's exactly what it is with Artemi Panarin, an era that has been wasted. Because this was the guy that was supposed to pretty much be a part of the puzzle to where this team finally gets over the hump and they finally get themselves a cup. But unfortunately, it just didn't work that way. So as far as like I'm not gonna sit here and say they didn't try. No, they absolutely did. They got to the ECF 2 times with him around and things like that. Oh, I lied, like 3 actually, but yeah, I mean, look, it's unfortunate. I would have loved that scene Panarin hoist the cup for the New York Rangers. It would have been one of probably the best things that have happened with me watching this hockey team throughout my time growing up and things like that. But it just didn't happen. It's unfortunate. Just like the Henrik Lundqvist era, he got to the Stanley Cup, but unfortunately they couldn't get it done. So at least he got that. But as I said before, this is just an era wasted. And with the same is going to happen once Mika Zibanejad is starting to age and things like that. I mean, JT Miller, look, that was a waste of time from the beginning, bro. This is a waste of time because he's gonna keep being this cancerous captain while he's around. I put all my money. You can put it on my house that he gave you guys another press card. Was like, I don't know. I gotta do better. We gotta do better. We suck. Like same old reaction. Like same old shit. But I am gonna wrap it up. Unfortunately, guys, I have to get to go get to freaking hanging out with my friend because I have him waiting and I don't want to hold him up any longer. And I would have loved to stay in the chat and talk to you guys more often, but it was so unexpected because he just hit me up out of nowhere and things like that. But as I said before, I will keep you guys updated on the Artemi Panarin move, when exactly he's gonna get traded and where he's gonna go and things like that. Because he's definitely on the clock and on the move if he didn't even play for the Islanders game tonight. I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna watch the game most likely, but come on, guys, let's be honest. Like they may have gotten a win against the Bruins, but I just don't. I don't know if they can beat the Islanders. I don't know. I see a Carson Soucy revenge tour happening. I mean, hell, I'm surprised Anthony Duclair didn't get a hat trick, and he used to play for the Rangers. But Tony DeAngelo got an assist, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure Anthony Duclair will have himself a goal, and he's just gonna say to himself, "I dodged a bullet going crosstown." But as always, y'all, I truly appreciate y'all hopping on the chat, tuning in and watching, and getting your 2 cents and reactions to tonight's abysmal. But I will be back on tomorrow, and I might be back on during the day because I'm gonna be like on the radar to see what's happening with Artemi Panarin since he got scratched, and he's obviously gonna be on go time. So, as always, y'all, thank y'all for watching on Insane Facts topic. Yes, man. See you as well, and I will be on the next live, man. As always, man. This team is unfortunately going to keep being unwatchable, but as I said, guys, you're better off just waiting for the moves to happen before things get better. Because until then, this is gonna be like a freaking shotgun wound about to get even bigger before they put the band-aid on it. But as always, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a wonderful night. Let's go Rangers and hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.